In this video, we'll talk about tarot. What is tarot? Why is it not good for you? Who can actually use tarot? So tarot basically is a divinatory technique. It's a tool to know a potential outcome. That is the only right answer in my head. So in my past, a few years back, I was watching these two tarot readers. In any situation, no matter we were the person who did what's considered wrong, and even if it's the other person, in life, we have at least done a single thing that could make the other person think negative of us, right? Same thing with them for us and other ways. So either way, there is a possibility, a space for us to feel like the victim, though we may not feel like that at the beginning. So what these two tarot readers did was, it's not their fault, it's my fault. What they did was to tell us that, hey, you are wronged. This situation was wrong. It was wrong. My situation was very wrong. It was frightening, it was traumatizing, it was wrong. But I was like, yeah, I was wrong. And then I kept watching it. And then they would say, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, But that's just like a generic story they're playing on, you say. So what they do is they target the people that have gone through traumatic experiences, gone through breakups in some form, maybe may it be friendship, or maybe parents, maybe relationship like couples. It could be anything. They target them and they try to get views out of it. They'd say anything what a victim would like to hear. And they're like, they're going to get their karma, they're going to get it tomorrow. And not like that, but something like that, and sometimes worse. So it's like tomorrow she's telling the same story, but just a little bit of a different story. So the storyline is very interesting. So that's the thing. I was tormented, and then I wrote a comment. I took months to actually understand. I did understand. Every time I watched it, I was like, this is not true, and I know it. Why am I watching it? But I can't stop watching it, So I thought to myself, this is just bringing me down. This is just reminding me what happened. This is just, pushing me back to the past. In life, you have to move forward. Being reminded of what happened and the past again and again is the last thing that you should do in order to move forward. You have to work on it. You have to do the work. This is not doing the work, but reading. Listen to readings. So I wrote a comment to all the women that are watching. A lot of women that have commented have actually abusive husbands. It's very bad. It's not even close to bad like that for me. They had abusive husbands that would beat them, and of course they want their karma. And the title is, they are going to get their karma for what they did to you. Of course it's clickbaity. Then I wrote a comment to everyone, this is what's happening and all that, and this is not good, you have to move forward and all that. And then I blocked everything. And then I just went back. I even deleted my account. And then I made a new one so that I can start from new. I don't want to get suggestions like that. For months, every time I saw reading, I would be quickly scrolling past. I would ignore it. But then I realized some things. A real tarot reader with an actual affinity for it and with wisdom would never tell you things that you will worry about. that will never tell you things that will keep you stuck, that will never tell you things that you'd be anxious about. Okay? And will never tell you, will never keep reminding you of the past. If they are giving you negative emotions, even if it's hatred, even if it's anger, even if it's resentment, it's not good. Any sort of negative emotions that don't make you feel good, they are not a good reader. Time is almost up, yeah. So, let's say there is a reader. Well, for example, a good potential good rating, a positive rating would be, what are the things that I can work on? Right? So for example, I have to work on maybe enhancing a bit of my career in some way, maybe doing some certifications. Maybe I can do better by communicating better with my people. Maybe paying attention and being with my family more time, with my family a little more, spending my time with my family more. I could do that. So that is a good rating. That is helping you, that's elevating you, not degrading you, not slipping you down the ladder of life. Okay. And let's say there is a really good rating. I have done a rating and I've paid for it, and she was spot on. She doesn't know me. She's from Canada. She doesn't know me, but it was spot on. But even if it's the most accurate reader, either way, it is a potential outcome. It is a potentiality. It's never 100% accurate. I was told things that are true, and I was told a few things that are not true too. Is it because the reader is not good? No. It's because it can't be accurate, and no one is perfect. No reader on earth is perfect, even if they can close their eyes and tell you what's in front of you. It's not perfect. The message is not perfect. And if you take everything someone says to heart without using discernment, you should not use tarot. If you take everything to heart which someone says, if you find it hard to put it off your mind and think this is just a possibility, never use tarot or any other divinatory technique. Okay. And the other thing is, yeah, by the way, the same thing, use discernment doing anything. Even if it's the most accurate reader, she's going to tell you some things, not always, but might tell you some things that are not true, which is just reading messages from pictures or symbols. And it doesn't have to be always true, right? If you take one card, other symbols are also there, so she might also read that, and it's okay, nobody's perfect. So never expect that everything is going to be 100% perfect. If you can't do that, do not use tarot. And do not use it if you feel like it will influence relationships. Let's say you hear something about, for example, your partner, and you hear that and then you want to break up with him. That's not okay. Just an outcome would not be enough, should not be enough for you to break up with someone, to divorce someone. Use tarot if you are a wise individual who can use their discernment. And before doing anything, do your research. If you have any questions, ask me. Thank you.